like to do a little update video on the Winnebago F17. We actually haven't been camping in a while because they closed the woods down here due to fires. But kind of go through everything. Got the hitch all welded up. It was actually breaking off from the bumper, so I did a pretty sturdy metal thing, I guess. It's welded onto where the ball was, but now we're able to bring the motorcycles and whatnot. Have a rack on the back. I got the rear fuel tank fixed. Now it works going down the road, doesn't kill it. That involved new fuel line because it was clogged. A new fuel filter. Got the mid tank, front tank. Yeah, so that's, I think the rear is 20 gallons. That's 15, and then that guy's 15 also. So you can go quite a ways with this old thing. Let's start inside. Okay, where to even start? So here's the back. It's all buttoned up from, I think, last time you guys saw it. Got the holding tank installed. I'll remove these for you so I can show you. I'm going to set the phone down just for a second. We've put quite a few miles on it. Drove it down to California and back, Southern California. So it's pretty dusty and dirty, but here's the holding tank, and the holding up just perfect. There's the fuel pump. It's all dusty. Turn the switch on there. So that worked out nice. The plumbing is working perfect. There was zero problems with anything. That was kind of a lie, actually. The sink has been dripping. It drips and drips, and it floods the countertop because it leaks out of these things, or it used to. But went to the local hardware store and got some O-rings and grommets and stuff, so now it works just great. Cold there. Hot there. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't drip all over the counter anymore like it used to. I'm going to set this down again. Sorry. Okay, so there's that. And I'll show the other side too. It's kind of neat. I have a generator stuffed in there. So bear with me for a second here. I'll just lift it this time, not take it out. So I have a bunch of cedar kindling, or redwood, I guess that's what that is. Hatchet, little Honda generator, which works just great. Not really powerful, but in a pickle, if you need to charge your battery or something, it's just fine for that. Extension cord, tire chains. There's the plumbing, which you guys already saw. So there's that. Put these guys back here. I'd like to get those upholstered someday. Only because they're kind of fall apart. I like the pattern. So there's that. Yeah, go through storage here. Not much going on in there. Try to keep down on the weight. Not much going on there. All kinds of goodies up here. Needed machete, of course, gloves, blah blah blah. All kinds of good stuff. all ready for its next adventure. Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but you just kind of do that, and there's a magnet on the ceiling. Holds up the doors. Stove. Looks like I forgot to clean it. Got the oven. All kinds of neat cast iron pans. See, the refrigerator. Works great. It's not the original one. It's a little small, but works good. Silverware. All the necessities, of course. Here's a closet. I don't think I showed you guys last time, but when I went to the junkyard to pull parts off the other Winnebago F17, I got a light, so it matches, I guess, the motif, and I wired it in. So, got all kinds of stuff in there: inverter, fan, chairs, ladder. So, it's kind of cool. Turn that off. Got the heater. I think I told you guys I fixed that. The bathroom, the toilet never held water properly because the seal was broken. Turn the light on there. So I ended up taking the toilet apart, putting in, I mean, that water's been in there for probably 3 weeks now. Hasn't drained any. So that's pretty cool. And it's kind of muddy in here because we just, I don't know, I didn't really clean it that great after camping. But anyways, has a new floor flange. I don't know what you call those. This is new, the valve, because it was leaking. But yeah, that pump never kicks on now. There's no leaks anywhere. That's a huge plus. Got the whole upstairs storage area. Or sleeping, I guess. Here's the cockpit. It's probably been 2-3 weeks since I've started it, but I'll start it for you guys. Got the old 57 through 60 brake pedal and gas pedal from old Fords. I think the steering wheel is mid-60s, or 57 to 60 custom cab, I think. It's got the old Ford style key. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen those. So, got to do the choke, so push on the gas pedal, pull the choke at the same time. It should start right up. Oh, see, got something going on with the park there. There we go. Push the choke in a little bit. Come on, oil pressure. There's all that stuff. It climbs up to about 40 or 50, I think, eventually. So it's fast idling now, just kind of pushing a little bit until it idles a little slower. Fix the heater also. This one's the defrost fan. I know you can't really see it, I'm sorry. Focus on that. Anyways, it was squeaking really bad, and the inside fan was squeaking and actually stopped working, so I took it apart, cleaned the brushes, lubed up the bushings inside the motors. I think I can probably turn that down now. Without it dying, hopefully. Oh yeah, cool. So there's that. It's running right now, just on low idle. Go outside. Just kind of putzing along. So that's that new exhaust. I don't know if I ever took a video of it, but it's nice. There's the new muffler there. Little up there. And I mounted the spare tire on the front. Thought that was kind of a good idea, since there's nothing up here. And we're able to put more stuff in the back now. So that's mounted up here. I finally wired in that wiper washer reservoir right there, out of a Mazda or a Nissan or whatever it was. Fixed the horns because they weren't working. Yeah, she's dirty. Gotta clean it up. Oh, and it doesn't have a gray water holding tank, so when it's in the yard here, I just let the sink water just drain out normally. But all it has is the black water, which is there. New tires. Open up the back for you. So, got all the necessary stuff here. Got some hooks with bungees and emergency tire pump thing. There's the holding tank. Man, this is fun. Got it hooked up to the original pressure regulator, refilled in. So there's that. I think this purrs. Oh yeah. See, I'll take that off. I'm gonna set my phone down again. Okay. There's the old 306. I notched that out just a little bit. I ended up putting a new intake manifold gasket on because it had a vacuum leak. The previous owner didn't properly install it. So, got a new intake and exhaust manifold gasket on there. I'll turn it off. Oh, they can't hear me. Yeah, it runs great now. I mean, so far it's had zero problems. After fixing those things, we've just been driving it, which is pretty awesome. Okay, well, there you go.